Shield me from the red versus blue hate. Oh no, I had to miss it because I had a humongous test to take. Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry, red versus blue fans. Okay, I'm gonna put my arms down now. Ceasefire, ceasefire. Just ceasefire. Please. For the love of God. I can't be everywhere at once. I can't do everything at once. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But, it had to happen sooner or later. A big death battle comes out, and then boom. I can't react to it. But, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. I actually didn't even watch it yet, so maybe in the future I'll watch it and I'll check it out. I'm not the biggest red versus blue fan, but I did enjoy the first, like, 4 seasons or whatever. So anyways, we've got Batgirl versus Spider-Gwen, I think. From Spider-Verse? I'm not sure about that. But yeah, 2 bodacious, hot, sexy, animal/insect-clad cosplayers going at it for our male amusement. Let's go ahead and jump right into the news. The news!
Who runs the world?
The ladies. So
I remember that video.
There's a bunch of awesome crime-fighting chicks out there.
Yeah.
Like Barbara Gordon, the DC Comics vigilante.
God, I love
known
redheads.
as Batgirl.
Love them.
And Marvel's Gwen Stacy, the one you know
Even if
as
it's fake.
Spider-Gwen. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons.
What the heck was
armor,
that? Was that
and
a live
skills to
action?
Find out who would win a death battle.
Death battle.
Barbara Gordon always had a connection to crime fighting. Her father
Did
was
she?
Gotham City's police commissioner, and she idolized the legendary superhero Batman.
Scatman
she
Brothers.
looked up her own bat costume to crash a police
My nose
ball.
is starting to run. It figures right on
she's
video,
a
huh?
rebel, but plot twist, a criminal crashed it first, and she wound up saving the day.
This sparked a
no.
fire in Barbara.
Back
A
off,
fire
banana
for
pudding man.
justice, and a drive to confront crime on her own. With this new mission came another goal: to officially join Batman and Robin
As the next bat-ass crime fighter,
Bat ass.
Batgirl.
Yeah, let's see the bat ass.
You know, how come she's called Batgirl when Dick gets to be Robin? Her identity and individuality should
He
be
needs to
anchored
be
in the patriarchal
Batgirl?
idea that women are publicly defined by the men in their life.
Well said, Boomstick.
Yeah.
Now, joining the Bat
Get that
family
shit outta
wasn't
here.
easy. The dynamic duo weren't exactly keen on adding a third wheel.
But Batgal worked hard to prove herself, and she's
Just
not just
forced a
tough fighter,
selfie with
she's
Batman.
Super smart.
With a
You don't do
strong
that, bro.
understanding of technology
You don't
and
do that.
computer hacking,
I'm gonna die, Dr.
Batgirl
Pepper here.
knew she could prove useful to a team that relies on tech, like, you know, Batman and Robin.
How could the Bat and the
Classic.
Bird say no?
And after settling into the Batcave, she honed her skills by training with the Batman himself.
Who's basically the world's greatest ninja times 1,000. Not like she was some rookie before that, though. Her cop dad had her study a bunch of martial arts like judo and karate.
Of course,
And
Batgirl
spooning.
wears her own custom bat suit, lined with Kevlar and filled to the brim with advanced technology.
It's basically a slimmed-down combination of military
The badass, come on.
and spy gear that even James
Yeah!
okay. Heck, Batman's version helped him survive this humongous explosion.
One
Look
thing
at the
Joel
size of
Schumacher
that
did
thing.
right.
She also added plenty of
Was
her
the
own
bat
tools to
ass.
her arsenal for an extra advantage. Everything from a
Oh,
taser to
man.
pepper spray, concussion bombs, smoke bombs,
The
and
hell
full
kind of
bombs
throw
that
was
can
that?
bind people in place.
Take my
What's with all the
tampons.
bombs?
And of course, she's got batarangs. Dummy?
Here I come.
Oh, God.
I'm just dying to help.
Everyone knows about the basic shuriken the bats are famous for.
Ow.
But Miss Gordon also carries an electric variant.
Huh.
Jesus.
Well, that was...
You know,
oh.
that's very nice of you. That you never appreciate me.
Kind of sounds
You know
like
what?
Trump.
If there was an award for being nice, you wouldn't win it. You three hear me?
Those are awesome.
Okay, I
Let
like
me
that
try.
joke. That was a good one.
Oh, God, why?
The
Anyway,
vape.
Batgirl's
The bat
also
vape.
got guns,
The batarang
like
vape.
non-bullet ones.
The
She's got
vaporang.
a gun that shoots sleeping gas, a gun that shoots a grappling hook, and a gun that shoots batarangs. Because why would you throw something when you can fire it out of a gun?
She's quick enough to dodge
Seriously,
bullet
I
fire
mean,
and avoid electricity from
he's got a good
live
point.
wire.
who's
Wow.
basically just a scarier version of Blue Jamie Foxx.
So
from that
basically
one
she can-
movie about amazing
she can dodge
spiders.
lightning?
Also, Batbarb's tough enough to tank a 5-story fall or have a friggin' building explode while she's inside. Damn, girl, you're unstoppable.
Yeah.
Well, until she was shot and paralyzed from the waist down. But even with the loss of her legs, she rallied around her
That's
peers
such
and
a-
kept fighting the good
I
fight
mean-
as Oracle.
Remember those computer
It's cool,
skills?
I guess,
well,
but
they sure came in handy here. Along
I'd
with her
just
photographic
rather her
memory.
be Batgirl.
Plus, she could dodge bullets
I don't know.
while in a freaking wheelchair. Man, I bet she'd kick ass at murder ball.
Certainly setting her apart from the likes
I
of
guarantee we
Batman
won't be
and
using
Robin. She even
paralyzed
learned
version.
stick fighting while still paralyzed.
She can beat your ass even while sitting on hers. What can't she do in that wheelchair? Well, besides...
Oh,
walk.
shut
Not
up.
for too long, though. She eventually received neural implants in her brain and spine that let her walk again. Unfortunately, these
awesome.
devices are vulnerable to short-circuiting and AI hacking,
Ooh.
but they're an acceptable risk and have been improved over time to resist such incursions.
Which just makes her that much harder to beat. I mean, she's strong enough to outmuscle a giant
Well, that's a
mutant
neat,
shark and suplex a fully grown tiger.
Achilles heel
Move
that she's
over,
got
Joe
there.
Exotic. Make way for the
That's good
Tiger
writing.
Queen.
Thanks to her police father and her experience with the Bat family, Barbara Gordon's become
Bat
a
fam.
well-rounded protector of her city.
Crazy to think how far the wannabe sidekick has come. She's really stepped out of Batman's shadow and become her own hero, the goddamn Batgirl.
Overstepping yourself a little? Try me.
Okay, cool.
Before Mary Jane, everyone's favorite spider superhero Peter Parker dated a girl named Gwendolyn Stacy.
But then she fell off a bridge and died. The end.
Except that isn't the end. The universe is full of possibilities. What if, in another timeline, that never
That's an
happened?
old comic.
What if
Woo.
Peter never found that radioactive spider that made him Spider-Man in the first place? What if the superhero was Gwen?
Welcome to Earth 65. This Gwen was a teen kicking back in New York City. She's a drummer for her high school band and the daughter of a police chief.
And she's this
It's like a
world's
Scooby-Doo
one and
drum
only
sesh.
Spider-Woman.
The way they
Though
animated
you
that.
might know her as Spider-Gwen. With her cool powers, she got busy fighting crime. But hey, who can blame her for showing off a bit? She
The
does
hell?
whatever
They
a
shooting
spider
lasers?
can.
Though her
Oh.
police father didn't approve, insisting Spider-Woman could use her powers for the good of others. However, her close friend, the non-superpowered Peter of this world, had a different take.
He was getting bullied all the time and idolized Spider-Gwen's power. So,
Excuse me.
of course, he figured the only way to stop the bullies was to get powers like hers. Except
No, show them he's pathetic. Watch my power grow.
Monster lizard. Okay.
Whom the young Miss Stacy was forced to subdue. Peter ultimately succumbed to his experiments, dying in her arms.
Oh, damn.
His death turned Spider-Woman into a fugitive on the run, but also
Send
inspired her
nudes.
to take
I want
over-
pictures of Spider-Man.
It was time to step up as a superhero.
God, that meme.
With her spider
I died.
powers, she can crawl on walls
died.
and stick to any surface. Imagine, you're sitting on your couch being all that is man, and you look up at your ceiling, and instead of seeing a normal spider, there's a whole-ass woman up there. Yes, please.
The whole ass
Spider-Woman
woman.
also has the classic spider
Okay.
sense, which constantly scans her surroundings
I
and
mean,
alerts her to incoming danger.
I'd be
How
fine with
many
that.
times have we said the word
So
spider
just don't be
so
clinging
far?
to my wall.
When we get to 50, do we get a free taco?
Thanks to her spider sense, Gwen's move fast enough to dodge bullets, lasers, and lightning from Electro.
On his best day, classic Spider-Man's even dodged beams of light, at least for
Wow.
a bit before he got smacked.
She's tough enough to power through point-blank
happens.
explosions just as well as electrocution.
I'm getting hit by
And
beams a
yes,
lot
she
all
has
the
similar
time,
powers
so-
as other spider people like main universe Peter, who survived a massive explosion that annihilated
Ow.
the top of this
Really, is that
skyscraper.
it? Ow.
And she's strong enough to punch Rhino through a wall, the guy, not another animal, and lift over 10 tons.
But of course, to truly fit the role of Spider-Woman, she needed one last thing. Thanks to Janet Van Dyne, aka the Wasp, Gwen received her very own web shooters.
Why do these people keep using sticky stuff that just gets everywhere? Kinda gross.
The web fluid isn't just sticky, but incredibly strong.
The hand.
Hey,
The tensile strength of regular spider silk can reportedly reach up to 178 kilograms.
Kinda cringy
per
now that I
square
think
millimeters
about
in
it, little
cross
spider
section.
hand.
Scaled up to a human-sized web, it would be nearly as strong as steel.
oh, come on,
Jeez.
man. This is a new shirt.
But it can't be. It already has beer stains all over it.
That's just my style. Like all those girls that just cut a bunch of holes in their jeans and ruin them.
Yeah.
Even with those similar powers, Gwen's not your average spider hero. She's made a habit of traveling.
If you like it, you like it, I guess. But you know, just don't do it to new jeans.
Powers permanently. They were stolen by Cindy Moon.
Unless you're rich.
She's the worst. Gwen could briefly restore her powers with these isotope things, but she didn't really have a good solution until she found Venom. No, really, Venom.
What?
You know, the scary alien sludge monster guy that eats brains?
Despite it being, well, Venom, Gwen took the symbiote for herself.
Really?
Formed into her new suit, her powers were
that's
fully
kick-ass.
restored.
Oh, yes, she's
That's
back
fucking
in
cool.
black.
I should note this version of Venom is a bit different from the one you're most familiar with. It was lab-created and not nearly as potent or powerful.
It can form talons, camouflage her, and do some limited shape-shifting. But Gwenum won't be reforming from a puddle of poo or anything crazy like that. Also, she can create even more spiders? Who the hell came up with that?
Ugh.
I guess the only problem is the symbiote's weak to loud sounds and fire. It's basically scared of a
Punisher?
metal concert.
Ironic, considering its preferred look. But it's still
Dude.
Venom, and its violent
I really love
nature
that
tore
design.
Gwen apart.
I think that's
Eventually, she
cool.
wound up
That's like the
unmasked
coolest
and
female design
indicted.
in
What do you mean
superhero
unmasked?
history.
Her name's Spider-Gwen. Everyone should have figured that out.
Have you been paying attention?
Yes, Wiz. Badass spider chick kick lots of ass.
After serving her time and even gaining control of the symbiote, shifting it into her more iconic getup, Gwen took a trip to the mainline 616 Earth.
Basically, she got about as popular as Spider-Man, and they wanted to jam her
Okay,
in the
so-
universe.
There, she
She's probably
retained her
gonna
secret
beat
identity.
Barbara.
But since there were a few other Spider-Women running around, she took on a new moniker.
Because Barbara, at the end of the
Ghost
day,
Spider.
Ghost Spider!
she's an incredibly
That's right.
talented
This chick's too good to
woman.
protect
But, I
Batgirl.
mean, if
She's
you think about
that
it,
too.
superhuman,
It's
yeah.
awesome to see how far
Batman's
she's come
superhuman,
from
let's just be
teenage
honest.
show-off to
I mean,
guardian of
he's
the
not.
multiverse.
The lore.
That's why I work alone. I need.
The lore. It says no. So we must say no with
All
it.
right, the combatants are set, and we've run
Goodbye,
the gamut for all
Barbara.
possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
It's okay, though. So you're gonna die to somebody that's really cool at the same time. Oh man, this is 3D. Was not expecting this. I love how they're using the old Batman theme. Giant penny.
Stupid thing. I said take me to Miles, not this.
Oh, you better dodge that. It's a playing card.
Seems like you're the stupid one for dropping by unannounced.
Don't you treat your
Lip
guests
syncing
well.
could use some work. But it works.
Point taken, Dracula. I'll get out of
Dracula.
your hair. See ya.
What the heck? Oh, we got taser fists. Oh, no. Taser batons. I'm sorry, the batons. It's always batons with Batman sidekicks. How? Oh, I'll just let you put this on me. Jesus.
End of the road, loser.
Facial animations is killing me though.
I'll find you. You're on my turf.
Oh, well.
Too late. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
I love how you took the time to sit there and think about it before never throwing it and exploding with it. Oof. That boulder must have hit really hard there. Ooh.
Ow! 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 Damn it!
Damn.
Come on! Come on!
Oh, her back. Yeah, I guess. God, the music is so good in this.
Shoot! Ha! Ha! You haven't won yet. Oh. Ha!
God. I think it's time to give it up. Ooh, that's it. It's like they animated it with Half-Life or something.
Now I have.
Let's use Gmod.
KO! Looks like Batgirl's turned into Splatgirl.
Batgirl wielded an impressive arsenal with plenty of tools suited to combat Gwen's abilities. Not to mention, Gwen was no match for her stellar intelligence.
Which made this pretty close. There are plenty of versions of this fight where Batgirl could take down the symbiote with sound and fire.
But even with such weaknesses, the Ghost Spider held enough of her own advantages to take the win more times
Don't do
than
it,
not.
Boomstick.
So while Batgirl's training was certainly better, the spider sense is just super broken. Gwen and other Spideys have held up against martial arts masters like Captain America, who is definitely on par with super ninjas like Batman.
Not to mention, Gwen was clearly stronger than Barbara. Plus, Spider-Man
Yes.
survived that skyscraper bomb with the same powers, which Batgirl definitely wouldn't walk away from.
It
No.
was way bigger than the building blast that Batgirl barely survived.
It's-
Hell, Batman's biggest explosion.
It's Spider-Man
survivor
versus
doesn't even
Batman
match it.
again. Come on,
Listen,
guys.
I know explosions, and by measuring the size of this blast, I can tell it's equal to about 60 tons of TNT. But applying the same math stuff to Spider-Man's, it's more than double that.
To be frank, Batgirl had the tools she needed to take down Spider-Woman. Gwen was simply stronger, faster, tougher, and made good use of the spider sense, making it extremely difficult for Barbara to land a decisive hit before taking one herself.
It seems batty, but Batgirl was overwebbed by Spider-Gwen spinning this one in her favor. Jesus webbed.
The winner is Spider-Gwen.
Oh, God.
Thanks for checking out that episode.
These
of
puns,
Battle.
man.
If you like that fight, be sure to check out the new season of RVB that I worked on, RVB 0. The first episode is up
I like that dude's
right
beard.
now on
Look at his, he's got
roosterteeth.com.
martial amps in the background. What a boss. All right, what we got back here? Sanji. Oh, damn. Rock Lee and Sanji. I'm a massive One Piece fan, dude. I'm still watching it. I'm like, I think we're going like through the Wano Kuni arc, and I cannot wait to see Big Mom versus Kaido. I hope that happens. But anyways, enough of that. This is a good death battle. Okay. It's pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of clear cut who was gonna win. But you know, that's the way it goes. I mean, you can see these coming. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm SpectralStar. Omae wa mo. Kodoku.
Imagine, you're sitting on your couch being all that is man, and you look up at your ceiling, and instead of seeing a normal spider, there's a whole ass woman up there.